It has been 2 years since Patricia and Peter were dating. Now, they think it is time for them to get married. Because of their decision, their friend Robert and Julia also wanted to get married. But the question is this: should they go through premarital counseling? Who between the two couples needs premarital counseling? Is premarital counseling even important or necessary for a marriage? Welcome to the Mall of Life, where together we navigate through certain realities and experiences of life. My name is Emil. I will be your tour guide on this journey. So stay tuned as we discover, explore, rediscover certain nuggets of life. If this is your first time on this channel, I want to invite you to click the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel, and also ring the bell so that every time I upload a new video, you will be notified. Share the video with your friends, and also remember, your comments are always welcome. I believe premarital counseling is very important for the success of a marriage. Marriage is a journey, right? A long journey of two people. Depending on the age or your age at your marriage, this can last. That journey can last for 40, 50, 60, or even 80 years. You are about to go on a long journey with someone. Wouldn't it be good that you sit down and talk about certain things before you hit the road? I think some conversation needs to happen and some agreement needed to be put in place. Remember, dating is different than marriage. Marriage is a commitment. While dating, there are certain things that you will not know until you get married. After 16 years of being married, there is one verse in Amos chapter 3 verse 3 that make more sense to me today than even before. It said, "Can two walk together unless they have agreed?" When you agree to marry someone, it means that you agree to share your life with that person. Your life together with someone for a long period, 40, 50, 80 years. A lifelong on the side of someone is not a joke. So you have to be careful when you decide to go on this journey to share your life with someone for that long period. I'm sure no one wants to walk through life in pain, in suffering, in depression, in trouble. Nobody. Everybody wants to walk through life in peace and joy. So be careful when you make that decision to share your life with someone. A marriage where the two partners walk separately is not the marriage that God intended it to be. Again, I say premarital counseling is very important for the success of marriage. Premarital counseling sections will allow you to have meaningful conversations, a talk that people not ordinarily have before they go into marriage. Having those conversations, those talk, will help both of you to see your compatibility. It was suggested that more than 75% people go into marriage without having those deep conversations. So, to save yourself from all those headaches, all those unsleeping nights, you must know this. The best way to prevent divorce is not to marry her or him at the first place. Pre-marital counseling will allow you guys to discuss about things like children. About children, you must discuss how many. Is there any preference? One boy, one girl, two boys, one girl, two girls, one boy. How many? How many do you want? How many your partner want? It's not when you get married, then the man will say, I want 4 babies or 4 children. And the lady will say, no, I want 2. The man say, no, I want 4. And the lady will say, okay, those 2 are not coming from me. That will be a headache then. You must also discuss your sex life. How often? If one day one is not in the mood, will the other one agree and let it pass by? You must talk about health. Is there any personal health issue? Or is there any issue of health in your family? You have to discuss all those. Money is a big part. So you must discuss also the money situation in the family. Who manage the money? Do you have separate bank account or one common account? If both are working, how much percentage each one will bring in and what to do together? You have to discuss those things also. Is anyone had a debt? What is the stand of your credit? How much one can spend without an approval from the other? Does any one of you have any financial responsibility toward their family? If yes, how do you manage it from this point forward? About the spirituality, let's say both of you are not going to the same church, or you go to the same church but at different location. Whose church are you going to be attending after the wedding? It will be good that you touch also paying the tithe and offering and also your prayer life in the marriage. Another point is the housework. Who will be cooking? Who will be cleaning the bathroom? Who is doing what in the house? What is your responsibility? What is your partner's responsibility? Who will be taking the trash out? All those things you have to talk about. And there's so many things that the premarital counseling will allow you to have a meaningful conversation about before the wedding day. Of course, changes could be made later, but at the consent of both partners. Remember the verse that I have mentioned earlier. It says, can 2 walk together unless they have agreed? If you have agreed on all those things before the wedding day, before you go into the marriage, you have great chance to succeed. You will not, I say you will not enjoy your marriage if you do not walk and work together. Togetherness will make the marriage strong, but working separately will make your marriage weak and destined to fail.